What are you eating?
Little slice of this pie. It's chicken, I think.
Spit it out.
You just use the toilet without asking. I hardly think they're going to notice a little sliver of pie missing.
There's a nipple in the pie.
What?
There is a human nipple in the pie.
Hello everybody and welcome to this very special episode of The Little Pod of Horrors, the best idea since premarital sex on Halloween. I have the very distinct privilege, nay honour, to be chatting today with the creators of the upcoming movie that has gripping tension, a pile of gore, see what I did there?
Nice.
And a superb underlaying premise.
I'd like to see you make a pie out of me.
Oh, I think you just killed someone. Oh no, don't worry, he was a cannibal. Oh.
That's right, I'm joined by director James Bushe, along with writer and star Richard O'Donnell, of the charmingly brutal Cannibals and Carpet Fitters. Welcome, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for having us.
It's my very great pleasure. And just to put this in context for the listeners, this is being filmed as well.
Yep.
That's right. If I don't... I swear's okay, I didn't check with you.
Yeah,
it will be
I
alright.
think we're going to get a 15 or an 18.
I think you probably should.
If it's so bad, we'll bleep round it.
So, for those who may not know about the movie, could you... you can argue amongst yourselves as to who gets the privilege. Could you synopsisize your movie for the listeners?
Oh, it's down to me now.
Let
is
the
it?
writer
Yeah.
spill
Right.
it.
Okay. Then when it comes to like whose vision it is, it's like
Take
right.
over
I
to
see.
me.
Yeah.
I'll take the glory.
Okay. It pretty much does what it says on the tin. It's about a deranged family of cannibals that have probably been feeding off people that come into the area, hikers, holiday makers, tourists, probably the odd postman here and there. That's their way of life. And they decide to invite the carpet fitters over in a sort of one of their new schemes in terms of trapping these carpet fitters in the house with their various traps and stuff that they've set up. So and then these kind of gullible team of carpet fitters turn up unaware, thinking they're on a job, as they do normally.
A great big job.
A great big job, a great big country house.
A big country house? There's your paperwork. Have you got enough gripper on the van?
Yes.
Abdon delay?
Yes, Nige.
Okay, just checking.
They get caught in it, and it's just kind of the chaos that ensues about these guys trying to escape and fend off the cannibals, really.
Did he miss anything?
No,
Pretty much covered it, yeah.
Try and survive.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I saw the short that you did of this at the Leeds International Film Festival.
Yeah.
I voted it my top movie.
Good man.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that was, no affiliations, absolutely genuine. I loved it. And the reason being, in my job for 24 years now, my job is basically going to large country houses in the middle of nowhere to perform a service for people.
Brilliant.
And I've met some gloriously weird people in
Yeah.
some amazing houses and some kind of scary looking houses, and it just I identified with it so much.
Brilliant.
And it was just so funny.
Well, I was originally a carpet fitter.
You were. I did.
Yes.
Oh, that was going to be my next question.
Oh, sorry, yeah. That is where the sort of idea of carpet fitting came from. I did it when I was about 17 for about a year. I was more of a Malcolm, to be honest. Malcolm, one of the characters from the film, who's kind of the apprentice, who's a bit of a goofball. I wouldn't say I was as goofy as him, but yeah, that's how I did it. And then, yeah, you might not agree with me, but then later on in life, yeah, obviously I got into acting and sort of started doing a few different kind of B-movie horror related things, and I kind of wanted to make my own film or write my own story, and I thought I'll go back to what I know, and Carpet Fitters was there, and there was great characters there, and there was great banter there, so I thought, yeah, we've got to do something with this. but we didn't want to do zombies and we didn't want to do vampires.
Yeah,
and
they'd all been covered so much.
it was, you know, I was like, what else can we do? And then I thought, well, I don't know any cannibal comedy horrors really that spring to mind. So, and then when you say Cannibals and Carpet Fitters, you go, oh yeah, I've got to make that.
Yeah.
Because it just rolls off the
Good
tongue.
alliteration, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's like, right, yeah, well, it's sold, done.
You could make a proper good horror film here, though.
They were just some ordinary carpet fitters. She was a sweet old lady that lived in some crap hole in the middle of nowhere.
Like the way I wanted to approach the film as well is it's a piece of entertainment and it should make you laugh and it makes you go, ooh, and it makes you scared a little bit and it grosses you out into the things and it kind of gives you that, you know, almost going to a theme park, jumping on a ride and just enjoying it.
Yeah.
And that's what we wanted to do.
And you want to go back on it.
Yeah, and you want to go back on it.
I've always used the horror. People are like, why do you like horror movies? They're
Yeah.
horrible. They gross me out. Well, why do I like riding a fast motorcycle? Why do I like going on roller coasters? It's the same. It's like a thrill.
That's it. Yeah, I think that's what we wanted to do with the film is have something that people go, they kind of watch it because the Cannibals is about 83 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah,
something like
that's
that.
about it.
So it's just like it's quite a short feature-length film. Maybe if you're going around the 90-minute mark.
Yeah.
But then you sort of finish the 80-odd minutes and you go, oh wow, like
A lot happened there.
that just because it all just kicks off, and then you kind of go. Actually, well, a lot of people have come and said I wouldn't mind watching that again. So, and that's kind of what you want, really.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of like we wanted it to be like, obviously when there's indie microfilms, you obviously haven't got too much money and normally you have nothing happen until like the last 15-20 minutes usually. You have to be careful.
Yeah.
But we was like,
No.
we wanted to sort of kick off like at
Yeah.
the 20-minute mark and sort of not stop.
Yeah,
Even though it might be a headache. That's what we've got to aim for.
Well, it kicks off pretty well within the first 7
Well,
minutes.
yeah.
we knew we had to start with something that was going to be like, that was going to be big and that was going to set the bar almost to go, you know, like these independent films, like they're difficult to make. It's difficult to get the funding, but have something, have a special effect that's going to be so like, how the hell did you do that? Actually, I'm in now. I'm going to watch this film now because if that's what they're going to deliver, that's what we needed to do it.
Charlie! Dinner time!
So obviously you've got some pretty hefty prosthetics in places and special effects. Who was your go-to person for that, and like how did you the nose specifically? I'm thinking that I think that was fantastic.
Yeah, that was.
Oh right, oh yeah.
Well, it was a combination, wasn't it?
Yeah, so it's got Jane Hyman. She's absolutely brilliant in terms of the physical prosthetics and the makeup effects. And then she was helped out by a makeup artist called Claire Gregory as well, who's part of the team. But Jane has worked with our visual effects guy before called Steve Askey, and he comes in and just kind of adds to it, I guess.
Yeah. Right.
But them two together, they're both, I think, Nottingham and Sheffield, so they're not far from each other in the East Midlands, and they just work really, really well together. So they're very good at going, well, I mean, we had a meeting with both of them and sat down and said, this is what we want to do.
This is what we're planning.
So them guys could go away and go, well, I'm going to do this bit, and then you can make it look like that afterwards. Yeah. It's just a good combination of I mean, you want to kind of get in as much kind of real prosthetics and things as you can without using the visual stuff. But I think what we accomplished, some people wouldn't know what the visual effects were.
Trying to find a balance, you can't really tell what's real and what's fake.
But I mean, I don't know if you want to talk about funding at all, but I know it's not easy to get funding for a feature-length movie, and often with horror movies, they do have to curtail what they want to do, blood, guts, and gore-wise, just because it's so expensive. Did you have like greater plans that you then scaled back because of budget, or were you just like pretty happy?
No, we did scale it back. I mean, originally we was trying to get something like
350, right?
350 or something, and we had these plans, and we was going to build sets and have like hidden compartments in wardrobes and all this.
The script would like had more. You know, the cannibals getting around the house, I wanted like a secret, like a wardrobe elevator where they can go from one bedroom down into the living room, and they can creep around the house like that. But when you start looking at budget wise, and you go, oh, that's going to cost. We need to build a set for that.
And then we went to then we went to the other scale. We was like, okay, if we get so little, what do we do? We still wanted to make it.
Yeah, me and James were like, we're gonna make this movie
regardless.
Like regardless, it doesn't matter what the budget is. We will work out something and make this a feature-length film. So we were looking at doing it almost mockumentary style, weren't we?
Found footage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm personally not a fan of found footage films. You know, there's only a few that's done really well, but
It's hard to do well.
it's it's very easy to do it cheaply because you just shake a camera around. So we was really thinking it through, and we had like a backstory why they'd have it, because they were so crap at their job. They were actually like being
rogue traders.
Yeah.
So like the Nigel who runs the shop was actually going to have them all wearing cameras because he wanted to make sure they were working properly. So he had all this stuff. So it was like a reason to have it. But luckily we didn't need to go to found footage. But we kept in the opening, which is like a throwback to it.
Jack, that's what it's all about. It's beautiful. Almost like this.
We're on private land. We're probably going to get shot.
I've got some visual. There's a knife on the table here. I was going to mention that at the outset, just to listeners can't see
it. In case we get out.
There's a knife in the middle of the table, and they've been staring at it worriedly.
It's been pointing at James for a while.
Yeah, what's going on here?
I have a little visual thing here.
Turn it towards you, Rich.
Okay. Trying to make a total mess of this.
It's not a spin the bottle type thing, is it?
No.
Spin the knife.
More fun.
Spin the knife, yeah. Hope it doesn't land on you.
I'm not doing that thing where you get your hand on the table and start doing all the
the bishop thing.
Yeah.
No, I baked you a pie.
Oh God.
Okay.
So which kind of funnily got broken in transit and looks a little bit with this hole here, like the Necronomicon Ex Mortis now, which is quite cool.
It does, man. You should keep that.
So the knife is for cutting the pie.
Okay.
Now, in the pie, you will find various body parts. Some of those, and sweets, which you can help yourself to.
Oh, good. You said you were hungry. Yeah.
In the sweets, in the body parts, you'll find some questions.
Brilliant.
There are 6 questions to find, 3 each.
Excellent.
So if you go for it there.
So just go in, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Destroy it. It's not really held on that well.
Wow, that's yeah.
There are no human nipples in this pie, though.
Oh, come on.
Oh, lovely. Do you want a tongue?
Yeah.
Bit of tongue there, yeah?
And there's a question in this tongue, or?
Well,
or there's a question somewhere else.
You've got one there?
Is that a question? Oh,
That is a question.
I've got a bit of a nose. And there's a question. I like this. We should have had this pie on set.
Yeah, we did want a bigger pie, didn't we?
We did want a bigger pie.
It's just me being lazy, so I don't have to ask
He's
them
generally
questions. Just
eating
read them
that.
out
We're
themselves and
generally
then
eating
answer them.
Okay, here we go. It's like Christmas, this, look.
Not bad cracker jokes.
Who was a bit of a diva on set?
That's your question.
Brilliant. I'll say James then.
Thanks.
Oh.
Has the power finally gone to your head and decided to Hugh Hefner it up for us all?
Why am I even talking to you?
So, is that to protect you from the blood?
Cut it. Get this guy out.
Cut it, really?
Look, fucking, come on.
There we go. Can I open this quicker this time? Right, we're on it. How did you come across such a brilliant location for the family's home? I'll let you take this one.
Well, we was kind of concerned after a while, wasn't we? Like, we was having trouble finding a place, because...
Yeah, we did have a look at a few places.
And we was,
Some obviously were going to be quite expensive to rent and film and things, but we sort of were lucky again.
Yeah, I mean, we was really lucky. We basically had me and Gerard, Georgie Cole, the DOP, we knew a guy, John Kerr, and his family actually owned the house that we shot at, and
they recently bought it, or like 6 months ago or something?
No, they had it for a couple of years, because I remember him chatting about it, and then he said one time in the conversation, "Oh, if you guys ever want to film there, it'd be great." So then me and Joe were like, "Oh my God, wow, could we?" So we met up with him, and it was like, you know, we'd love to film here, and he was like, yeah.
It's got some history. I think it's Brook Hill Farm it's called, or Brook Hill, is it Brook Hill House? Brook Hill Farm? Was it Mark? Brook Hill Hall, yeah, Brook Hill Hall.
Amazing and we went down and had a chat with him and his sons, and we was like, "Oh, the place is amazing." And he was like, "Well, yeah, sure, come along and film." And we was like, you do know we're probably going to be like filming here for like 2 weeks. And he was like, "Yeah, it's not a problem." He was like, "And there's going to be like a load of people here, and we'll be here like till like 12, and
we're going to spray blood up all your walls."
Yeah, we was like, that was one thing. We was like, "All right, we've got to be really careful."
It was quite good timing, because they were trying to restore the house at the same time we were there. So some of the bits that were still kind of derelict, and there's no carpet down on the floors, which were great for us, because it was perfect, because we don't want carpets down on the floors. Well, you know, So it was quite a good time, and I think if we went and try and do it now, it'd be probably
all done
finished
up
now.
and
And
probably wouldn't let us
they
in.
wanted to try and restore it to its former glory, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean, we were so lucky. It was such a stunning house, and they let us stay there, and let some of the crew and cast stay there. And
yeah, I didn't.
No. Yeah, and I mean, having all those underground caverns underneath it was really fortuitous.
Oh god, yeah. You know, generally there was actually a little tunnel that went underneath.
Oh, there was,
with, yeah, with like cells in there.
Teach me for being a piss-taking bastard, wasn't it?
There was like 3 like almost jail cell type things under the thing, weren't there?
Yeah.
Remember?
Too small to film in, though, so we didn't film.
I was so like, we've got to use these, but we didn't do it in the end, did we? No.
So where was the location for the underground stuff?
So that was in Nottingham. That was at the, we used two different. Yeah. We had access to 2 pubs, and they both had access to like underground into the Nottingham caves. So there were 2 locations, and we just made it look like one.
Somebody get me the fuck out of here.
Well, thanks guys, it's been absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
If you ever want to come on and talk about something, future projects, doors always open. Very, very welcome to join us.
Sounds great. Loved it.
Excellent. Lovely.
Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Bye-bye.